Miles Davis. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A good start. One play, 10 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Brooks. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The numbers for Brooks a week ago. 20 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Fields now to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he stopped immediately there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Fields. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
No mas, no mas. Extend. Hey, never mind, Monday.
They snap it to Fields. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Now, quick throw there is incomplete. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sense that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
2nd and 11. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
and based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go. Yep. Sit high.
Here's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked up by Marco Wilson. Evades the tackler and now some space. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Now back to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Panthers offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. A shotgun snap, Fields. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now it's Fields. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers are once again back in front. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. They'll start on the ground. Hall up past the 30. Second down coming up. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 18 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action. It's Fields. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Fields going to change things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Off to the races. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Here's Allen. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Allen trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Panthers coming out now. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Panthers. First down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Don't jump, ready?
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Up the middle with Brooks here. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Fields. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Here we go. Good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers have yet again retaken the lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. This offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
They'll run with Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll look to throw. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Justin. You got a mini base. All right.
Off play action. Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will give the football back.
So after that sequence, if we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on. They think they're off for a while. The other has to come on. They think they're on for a while. Then they're off. Here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Here we go, son.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. The Panthers at 8-4 now in the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Here we go.
Fields. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Man. Hey, Ken. 11. Hey, Ken. Go.
Now Fields. That's caught at the 3. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Delta. Don't jump. Ready? All right.
On the ground, here's Brooks. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Brooks diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Austin. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done. Hoping to continue that trend.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
To throw is Fields.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets 20 into the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Escaping the pressure, and he will take it across for Panthers touchdown.
Justin Fields.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hey,
Fields trying to throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
EQ. Here we go.
Fields now to throw.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Complete. Smith has it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. Slant route, he's got Dobbs.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Here's Fields.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Trey Tucker
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. 5 plays there on that drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. The Lions trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head up to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Patrick Mahomes has thrown a touchdown pass there. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. 3 touchdown passes there for Jalen Hurts. We got an excellent first half from the dynamic quarterback, Justin Fields. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told. And he's likely not done yet. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
McLaughlin set to kick off.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding someone
fighting through it. He's got space. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. and that'll be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. They'll give to Hall. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Gesicki, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run the draw with Brooks. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Tucker hauls it in over the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here's Fields. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jerome Baker coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
They snap it to Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. They'll run with Brooks. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle by Quincy Williams. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. Delta. 11.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Looking deep downfield.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here we go, son.
Once again, it's Brooks.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to throw. Fields. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Derek Brown.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Harris now to return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Go, jump. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here we go.
On 4th down, Fields sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
2nd and 4. And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 32 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Back to throw, Fields. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Here we go.
Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Tucker. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. From the 50, here's Fields. That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Fields.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Dancing to his left. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
To throw is Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields.
On the move to his left.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 20-yard line.
Angel. You got a mini base. Chip slam. Right.
Fields now to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Nifty move. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Looking to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 8 yards out. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the Panthers down by 8. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Mayday. Hey, can't. Hey, can't. Sit out.
Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Johnson. West side sit. Go.
Operating from the gun. Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they bring what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go, son.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
EQ. Hey, can. Right.
Here's Fields.
Rolling to his left. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Fields.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Easy. Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. You got a mini base. Hey, 551. Is it all right?
All eyes on Fields.
And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Ken. Here we go, son. Go.
Now Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it, and let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter, but a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points. Defense held them. And lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for the Jets, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.